Hello everyone. Today I pulled another bike out for us to have a look at, and today's bike is Troy Bayliss 2002 Ducati 998S. Right, the story behind this bike is that in 2001, Troy Bayliss, an Aussie, won the World Superbike Championship. He went on to win it a couple more times, absolute legend of the sport. So in 2002, Ducati brought out a Troy Bayliss tribute bike, and this is it. So some people think of them as a bit of a sticker kit special, but we'll have a look at it and we'll go through it and we'll just see what it's all made up of. So here we go. Right, compared to the base model 998, we'll start off at the front. Got Olin's forks, which was available on the R's and SPS prior to this, on the 996 748s and on the 996R of 2001. We've got the 4-pad front brake calipers, which once again was available on the 996R in 2001. Front wheels, standard 5-spoke, not lightweight, just standard jobby. Fairing, plasticky type, obviously decaled up. Mirrors, standard painted. Side fairings, 2002 was the 998 was the first year of production year of the smooth sides compared to the 996, which had the indents, and 916 before that. Of course, the 996R came out with the smooth side panels, but they were carbon fibre. We look down, we've got short panels with carbon fibre belly pan on it. Frame, silver grey standard 998 frame. Tank, standard tank, but the big thing in this one is it's got the signature Troy Bayliss on it. A lot of new tanks you see on sale recently don't even have the signature on it, but they have the decal kit. Top clamp has the plaque on it. Now, there was 400 of these made, 250 for a European market and 150 for the American, which we'll talk about a bit later. I've got Fast by Ferracci handlebars on it, raises it a bit. Olin's steering damper, only available on the S's. Seat unit, single, decaled out. Rear wheel, standard 5-spoke. Now the engine is something we'll get into in a minute when we're going to have a look at the other side of the bike, but the European version came out with a 136 horsepower deep sump sandcast engine. See the 50mm exhaust on the European model versus the 45mm which is on the American. And I'm running some Magnoni race mufflers, which are bigger, noisier. Right, let's whip it around the other way and we'll have a look on the other side. Righto, left side, let's have a look. Olin shock, S model, and the Bayliss, of course. Got a bit of carbon fibre on this one, which they didn't have. Carbon fibre there, which didn't have. These you have a steel footrest plate. And the outside, the left side is basically the same as before. Right. The main difference between the European and the American models was the engine. The European model got 136 horsepower, sandcast, which you can see it's a rough finish in here, deep sump. engine. By deep sump I mean there's a V in the bottom of the sump, and you can see right there is the sump base, is the base of the sump. The normal engine that the Americans got was about 124 horsepower. It was flat sump, die cast, smooth painted, and it obviously had different cams and internals, so it was a not restricted, but a lower spec engine. As I said before, they got the 45mm exhaust on the American model, but what the Americans gained was a bit of bling. They got one piece side panels, don't have the join through here, don't have the screws, one piece carbon fibre, so when you look at them straight away you can see that the decal is just smooth straight through, it hasn't got the brake in it. So once again, 150 American, 250 rest of the world, European. So, is it a sticker kit special? Yes it is. It's definitely got a sticker kit on it, but on the European version with the engine and that, it definitely is a upgraded piece of equipment, so I consider it a bit more than a sticker kit. Effectively it's the previous year's 996R with plastic fairings instead of the carbon fibre. I consider it quite a cool looking bike, and it was something I always wanted to own and was lucky enough to get. Finally, just to finish off my video, I thought I'd do what they came with. This is the cover that the Bayliss edition came with. They also came with a stand, which I'm just dragging out. Horrible little grey stand, which almost quite falls off it every time you try to put it on. Came with obviously the bookwork, manual, that is specific 998 Bayliss manual, and they also came with a plaque. Now, hopefully you've spotted what's wrong with this one. This is a Bayliss, sorry, a Bostrom one, and it's number, what have we got on here, 110 of 155 USA. So if you got number 110 of 155 USA and you never got their plaque, I've got it, because I actually bought this directly off Ducati, which is a bit strange. So I'd love, Troy Bayliss had one, and it was, I think it was red, the book was, and the plaque was, so I'd love if someone's got one laying around, they're not using it, or they sold the bike and I still got it. I'd like to have one just to tie in with this. So there we go, nice little cover wrapped up, and that's basically my video of the Bayliss, and we'll move on to another bike soonish. I'll drag another one out. Cheers.